Guys, you have less than a week left to sign up for Comic Tom's July Mystery Mail Call. It is the only place to secure a copy of the first ever Gem Mint Comic Tom exclusive variant, which reprints the iconic issue of The Boys #1 from 2006. Ben Templesmith did an amazing Homelander cover. Make sure to hit ComicTom101.com to secure a box now. What's up, guys? Gem Mint here, back again with another statue review. This time we have an XM Studios prototype, the quarter-scale Chandra Nalaar from their worldwide Magic the Gathering license. We're going to take a look at the individual pieces, assemble her, and do a review. But before we do that, make sure you're subscribed to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss a video. This is one of many first-time prototype reviews that we've done, and it won't be the last. All right, guys, let's start with the portraits. Here is her regular portrait with her brown hair. Love that big tendril swooping from the middle of her head across her goggles. The expression looks great. The movement in the hair looks great. All those tendrils flailing in the wind, kind of going to a firelight color towards the tips there. I like the red look in the goggles too. That looks clean. Not too much going on with the expression, but I still dig it. Now the fire head portrait is where it's at. The paint applications in the hair makes it look like it's literally glowing. She has a more angry expression on her face. Her teeth are gritting. Love the yellow eye color. And man, just can't get over the paint job here. Love how XM does paint. I mean, from Ghost Rider to Liliana Vess, Sputin to Dark Phoenix, they really nail it when it comes to paint applications on fire. Here's her right hand. I like the gauntlet she has on. You see the tubes going into her wrist, which comes from her back. Look at the brown leather. You have line work, you have texturing. The metal weathering looks great there. Holding the flame. I love how they sculpted the flame here. And look at the orange on her thumb to give it kind of that glowing effect. They do the fire so amazing on this piece. We're going to take a look at all the pieces of flames. Here's her other arm, though. This one goes all the way to her shoulder. Again, the armor has that metal look, that weathered look. You have the gold type of notches on the sides there. Again, the fabric is sculpted great and painted so well. And the flames. More of the same with the flames, but they did them so well, I'll take it. She has a light paint on her fingernails. And then you had that flame just dancing in the wind. Alright, so we're going to go through this kind of fast. There are a few pieces of flame that are going to go around the base, swirling around Chandra. This one pegs in. Keep in mind, it's a prototype. It could be a magnet with the production piece. Here's another one, and this kind of looked like a dragon, like dancing. For a second, I had to do a double take there. Kind of looks like a dragon head, right? The yellows into the oranges look so good. The sculpt is amazing. It must be so difficult to sculpt elements like fire and water. I don't know how they do it, but big shout out to Alan Sales, who did the sculpt on this piece. Also Magali Villanueva, who helped on design, along with the XM Studios design team. But more flames here. It's just going to add so much to the base and give it so much dimension. Here's another piece here. So again, more of the same. Looks great. Love how they did the paint. They could have gone translucent with it. It would have come off more of like an anime vibe to me. And I think they would have been able to pull it off, but I like how they stick with their style of painting when it comes to flames. This is going to be the last piece. You have the darker look there in the center where it gets to like a deep red, almost a burgundy. And this is also the largest piece of flame as well. Very cool. All right, can't wait to assemble it. Before we do, we're going to take a look at another piece of the base. This is like a little bridge type of piece. Great weathering on the bricks, different colors to kind of really make it pop. And it looks old. You have cracks sculpted in. And then onto the body. So much texture. I mean, look at like the dark leather look with the folds, the wrinkles, the textures. The armor looks great. Love the chainmail. I think that really stands out. You could feel it. That's sculpted in there. More orange on the thigh to accent the flame. Going to the boots. So well done. And then on the back, the tubes on the back. I love the design there. So intricate. It looks amazing. And then the flowing skirt. You have the gold trim there, texturing, movement. Her other boot. Wow. All right, guys, here's the base. Before we put anything on it, I didn't want to just show that holding it, so it's got some highlights to it. It's, you know, a darker brownish color, but it's got some light browns in it. It's got some jaggedness to it. It's got a small footprint. It doesn't take up a lot of space. It doesn't have much going on yet, but wait until we add the flames. All right, let's start assembling her. So we're going to put this bottom flame on first. It's gonna wrap around the base. We're gonna go ahead and cover that with that bridge-like piece that I was showing you guys earlier. So that'll settle right there. You could probably put her in now. I ended up putting this flame that goes from the side and wraps around the front first. And then we went ahead and put her keyhole there and sped it up a little bit so you don't see my struggling. All right, then we're gonna put the piece of flame on the knee. Then let's go ahead and attach her right arm. We'll put the left arm that keys in at the shoulder. She has two pieces of flame that go on her back, so this one wraps around her right side, and then this one around her left side there. Then there's another piece of flame that goes on the back of the base. And of course the head sculpt. So again, the regular head sculpt, it looks great. I love it. Has a lot of emotion to it, even though she's not doing much. Hair has a lot of movement. Goggles look great. But then again, the head on fire flame, man, that looks great. It just pops off the screen, man. Excellent portraits. Don't know which one I would want to use. Before we jump into the review, let me give a shout out to the sponsor of this video, Street Level Hero. SLHLA.com has exclusive variants with new drops every Tuesday and Thursday with amazing artwork. You can save 10% off any item in the store anytime you shop there by using the code GEMMINT at checkout. And that goes for their sister site, that's SpidermanBooth.com as well. They have $30 mystery boxes where you're guaranteed 5 comics of retail value. One lucky box is going to include the GP, the giveaway prize, which is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles #1 third printing about a very fine plus/near mint minus copy. This round of mystery boxes end on July 14th. Wow guys, I love how Chandra looks. She's so dynamic with her lunging forward on the base, her arms outstretched, flames in hand, flames swirling around her. It looks amazing and so much detail in the sculpt here. The base, again, not much going on, just a rocky base with this kind of bridge-like structure on top of it. So nice color tone so it's not too flat. But then you get into Chandra. So right away, so much texture in her boots. I love the texture along with the line work with the armor and the weathering that's on there. That looks great. Her sash and her skirt, same type of great texture, but this gold trim that looks awesome. And you have the 2 different sashes, so it gives it some nice movement. I love on her left knee, she has this big knee guard that also has that great metal weathering to it. The armor on her waist with the chainmail on her torso, that looks so good. And then again, that leather breastplate that has the great texture in it. Nice paint applications to give it a weathered leather look. And then you have the tubes going from her back to her arms. The gold trims around the gems on her wrists. And like I showed you guys up close, they played with some orange paint highlights on her hands to give it the reflection of the fire that she's holding. Loving both portraits, but I gotta go with the firehead portrait. She looks so angry in her face, has so much rage. The teeth are done exquisitely. She's got the helmet on her forehead, just like with her other portrait, which looks great as well. Has more of a serious look to it. Love the yellow eyes that it has going on. The furrowed eyebrows look great. With the hair flowing in the wind, great hues of dark brown to light brown and movement in her head sculpt as well. Now, like I mentioned in the beginning of this, the good news is they have a worldwide license. So if you're a big Magic the Gathering fan, you could buy this straight from XM. The bad news is this one's already sold out with a max edition size of $3.99, but you can still order it from Gatherer'sTavern.com, which is XM's Magic the Gathering and Dungeons & Dragons exclusive distributor to the US for pre-orders. So make sure to check them out if you're into any of their MTG or D&D statues that are coming soon. But I want to hear what you guys think in the comments down below. Are you digging this statue? Are you guys Magic the Gathering fans? Sound off, and I appreciate you guys watching, but don't go anywhere. Check out my other statue unboxing and reviews. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel with notifications on so you don't miss a video. Stay minty fresh, guys.